Alright, so I'm getting this bracket installed, and a little tip I'm going to tell you here is, so I don't have to get back under the vehicle, I pre-placed the alternator down there. So when I get this bracket in, I should be able to shimmy it up in here after I get the tensioner in, because I'll have more space to do it with the alternator out. But I'll get the tensioner in, and then there's a bracket, there's a bracket back here you got to put in after you start the alternator, otherwise you can't get the one alternator bolt in. Anyway, that's a story. So I've got the 3 bolts right there, and the last bolt goes, actually the tensioner goes through it, and then there's a nut on the back side, and then there's one up here I gotta track down. I got it sitting in another pile of bolts somewhere. So yeah, I'm gonna tighten those up, get that one in, and then I'm gonna get the tensioner on, and then I'll get the alternator kind of loosely bolted in, and then I'll put that bracket on the back for support, and then I'll tighten everything up. And before you bolt the alternator up, make sure you get your cables started first. It's easier when you have your alternator tipped this way before you put it in place. So there you go. Okay, I almost forgot the power steering reservoir. I want to make sure I got that in beforehand, so I could let the pump kind of gravity bleed. Since this was the used pump off of the motor I got in the shed, it had some fluid in it still, so it's kind of primed. But I still want it to kind of gravity bleed, because I mean, it's been dry for who knows how long. I don't know what the rack's got in it or what. So, but I've been fighting getting those hoses on for the last half hour, but they're on now. So we're gonna fill this guy up and see what she drinks. There. Yeah, she's gurgling. Yeah, it's gonna drink all of this bottle, I'm sure. I'll let that do that, and I'm gonna keep topping it off as I go, but now it's time to get the tensioner on. Anyway, I wanted to show you that. Those are all new hoses. I was able to reuse those clamps, the stupid press ones that you use as pliers we found at the bottom of a lake. Nice needle nose. I'm sure somebody dropped it while fishing, but it freed up real good. You can see how corroded it was, but it's a good set. But yeah, I was able to reuse them. They tightened down pretty good. So I don't. It probably would have been easier to get in there with one of the stupid these guys, which I still need to cut that one. But hey, they're on there. All right, guys. So I think this guy's pretty much stopped bubbling. He's pretty full, so he might suck some more down. I got the tensioner in. It's just a 15mm nut on the back. I get my 15mm flex head in there, no problem. I didn't do what I said I was going to do and put that on because I had so much fun fighting this stupid alternator getting it on. Anyway, it's all hand tight, so I got the upper bolt hand tight. I've got the long bolt and nut hand tight, and then I've got that bendy bracket that sits down below it hand tight, and that's a nut and a bolt below the alternator nut onto a stud on the block. Anyway, I can't find my 15mm wrench. If anybody knows where it went, that would be very helpful. So that's all I need, and then I see it right now. I've been looking for the last 5 minutes, and I turned the camera on because I was fed up, and I see it now. He fell again. So I'm gonna tighten all that up, and then we're ready to put the serpentine belt on it. All right, I got the back bracket all tightened down, and now that I've got that done, I took the top bolt off so I can wiggle this around to get where I need to get to bolt this all in real quick. So I'm gonna do that. It's 3 10mm nuts and then 2 7mm nuts. I'll use my 1/4 inch for that, and I'll get that in, and I'll have this tightened, and then I will bring it back. Working on that last bolt, guys. So I got a 15mm 3/4 inch or a 1/2 inch ratchet on this side on the nut, and then down there you can see my flex head 15 wrench, ratcheting wrench. I'm on the stud, and I'm kind of just working it back and forth. That's what I'm doing. I can get my hand down here, and I can get my hand back around that way. So that's how I'm getting her on. Okay, we're charging. Got oil pressure. Temp gauge is cold. That suck any down?
Oh yeah, it's empty. It blew a little out, but now it's empty.
Yeah, because the rack's probably empty. Here. Probably gonna need to go find more.
Oh no, turn your wheel a little bit.
Well, yeah.
Everything looks good though.
I can hear it kind of gurgling, so. Let's see. Do I have power steering? Moment of truth. Oh, yeah.
Whoa, slower.
We good?
You're okay now, but go slower.
All right. How's that looking now? Still in the reservoir? We're good. We got power steering.
So when you first turn it,
yeah, it probably gurgled and spilled a bunch. All right, we got power steering. Mission accomplished. Yeah, that's good. It's full, so that'll work.
Well, I will check it again.
Yeah, it's in the full level, so it's good. I mean, I'll drive it for a bit and then check it. Oh, I put it upside down. No, you parked it out of the way. How did I? There we go. Yeah. Now I just gotta add water.
Not water.
Antifreeze, you know what I mean. Yeah, drunk that all down.
Camshaft sensor, that's for sure.
And it wasn't even the sensor, it was the stupid paper piece on the end. The spacer. It wouldn't take it off, but anyway, it's running fine now. Sounds good too. Quieted up a little bit.
Oh, it sounds really good. Is that 50-50?
Yeah, I just mixed it.
Okay.
Yeah, she's thirsty. There it goes. Yeah, it sounds good now. Just a little bit of tick, and that might go away when it warms up. But yeah, here, you want to shine down here? Well, yeah, for 273,000, it's pretty normal, but I still think it might go away. Yeah, belt's looking good. And the power steering pump doesn't make...
that's one of them.
Yeah, and I gotta nip the extra off of that because it's gonna catch that wire. But no,
well, the belt looks like it's on good, so.
And that power steering pump sounds fine.
Nope, and it lines up just perfect too.
Yeah, look at that.
Nice.
Heck yeah. Hey, for shits and giggles, I'm gonna flip the AC on. Let me know if that clutch kicks in. See if I can figure this out. Anything? Compressor didn't kick on? Probably. I just wanted to see. I think that's AC. Oh, yeah, no, for sure. I didn't know.
Well, I would shut it off.
I did. I shut it off. I put the heat back on.
But at least if you got to change this right there.
And they converted it to R134A, so it's ready to go. They did. They converted it in 09 from R12 or whatever.
Oh, the bells look like that.
Yeah. Here, can I have that flashlight?
No, well, hold on. I'm watching the water drip way down there in the ground.
That's what I want to look at.
Just kidding.
Yeah, you're funny. This is the one I wanted to make sure that the lower intake wasn't leaking over here on the other side.
What's that to do to that injector?
Which one? Oh, the one that was leaking? Yeah. The top O-ring was, I cut it. It was leaking around the O-ring, so I put a different O-ring on it.
A different one or a used one?
Another new one. But yeah, it all looks good. I don't see any leaks, and the smoking went away, so it burned off all the residue that was around. Yep, I did a patch it right there. Yep.
I just remembered that.
Yep, I patched it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds real good.
What year is this?
1990.
Oh, it is a 90. I thought it was a 87.
Nope, 90. Last year, first gen. Yeah, looks good, sounds good. Yeah, it's starting to sound real good.
Actually, it sounds really bad.
It sounds a lot better than it was earlier. Like, way better.
Well, no, All the oil's going through it.
Well, the oil was going through it before I
It's
just.
been sitting for a while.
Well, yeah, and it was sitting empty
All
too.
the oil's completely gone
She's
out.
still evaporating a little bit, smoking, but
Look underneath.
yeah.
Check for any leaks.
Oh yeah. Here, get down there. And no,
Should be good.
I see something dripping.
I was only kidding.
Nope, but I see something dripping.
Like, heavy drip?
It's coming. I knew it was gonna leak around that housing right there.
Where?
It's leaking around that housing right there, and it just stopped.
Oh, no, I
But
see
that's
it.
where it was leaking.
So this clamp.
What I need to do is I need to take this off and put RTV around it. It's so pitted. But yeah, it's leaking around that clamp right there.
I see it now. I was only kidding about the leak.
Yeah, you're funny. Here, hold that. Unless it's loose. Here, hold that.
Hold it now.
It's loose. It's loose.
Because it's really leaking.
It's
now.
loose.
Yeah, but can you tighten it?
Yeah, here.
Oh, it's slowing down.
Because I left it loose.
Can I turn that?
No, just leave it. Try that. Is it leaking now?
No.
I left it loose.
But when it gets hot, it might blow that up.
No, it should be tight now.
It's not leaking.
Yeah. All right, cool. I gotta nip
I
that.
don't like that.
I prefer it so I come in here and I can adjust it.
There, give it another crank.
Yeah, that's on there. There we go.
Quick.
Well, there's our problem. Here, let's
Now
look underneath.
it.
Yeah, we're good. I don't see anything leaking now.
I like the ones that you put the little ratchet wrench on it and you just tighten them. Here's what it is.
Oh, it's leaking from when the overflow just blew apart. I
Yeah.
saw some dripping there. It was
No,
that.
'cause I
Yep.
tapped on it.
All right, we're running.
Get that out of the way, check the wrenches, going in.
I think I got all my tools.
And then when you get back, check all your fluids.
Yeah.
again. But don't check this one right away because it'll be hot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool.
Oh my God, stupid fan. Hey, the fan works, but yeah, that housing's all. It'll self-clear. Let it self-clear.
No, but I'm just trying to see where I got
Yeah. It's hitting somewhere.
a little wobble to her.
Yeah, I would just let it clear. Just let it vibrate. I'm thinking all of a sudden it just threw a bearing. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Yeah, it'll clear. Or catch on fire. Now I'll kind of wait for it to quiet up.
I know, I was just hoping I could find a honey spot.
Yeah. It's quieting up a little though. Oh my God, that scared the hell out of me.
Me too.
I thought all of a sudden it threw a rod or a bearing.
Oh.
Holy crap. Yeah, that fan wobbles, but it'll clear. Oh my God.
But you don't want too much, Robin, because...
Well, what I'm thinking is it'll clear it. I'm just gonna watch it here for a bit. Smells good, don't it? Let me check the temp gauge, because it kicked on for a reason. Hey, it's getting warm. She's getting warm.
What?
It's getting warm.
What's warm?
The vehicle.
What do you mean, warm?
I think it's low on coolant.
Be careful.
Yeah, this is cold.
Oh. Shut it, shut
It's fine. Let it blow out. I want the air to come out.
It could be air vacuum.
Yep, and it just did. That's what it was. So here, let me add more to it. Hey, fire it back up. And I'm gonna add water to it. That's what those boards are for. Got ahead of ourselves. It sucked a bunch of coolant down. Well, I'll tell you, that's why the fan came on, though.
Could have been airlock, but don't give too
Oh,
much.
that's exactly what it was. It was airlock. I'm gonna fill it right back up. Yeah, there goes that fan again. Hey, check that heat gauge.
Yeah, that.
Good, it was getting warm. Good, because I'm dumping a whole gallon into it. Good. So you know what happened? The thermostat opened on it. Yeah, the thermostat opened. I filled it with the thermostat shut and then shut the damn thing. Here, I gotta get more coolant. Good. All right, good thing that fan kicked on or we'd have never noticed that. All right, guys, got the seats all cleaned out here. We're belted in, ready to roll. Oh, yeah, just figured out how the dimmer works. It does twist. So twist on the knob counterclockwise is lighter. And clockwise is dimmer. Yes, and it works. Alright, here we go. Oh, power steering. This is nice. Luxury.
Watch out, I thought there was another vehicle.
We're good. That one. Yeah, this feels great. Way better than it was. I can do it by one hand. See if the transmission's still good.
Yes. Let's watch that heat gauge.
Oh, we are.
And charging battery.
Yeah, everything looks good. Alternator's good. Oil pressure's good. There's third gear.
So how are you going to fix this window?
Needs a new motor. Yeah. So our jar light's kind of glowing. Sure it's just a sensor or something, but...
Well, it might be the side door.
Yeah, I don't know.
High beams work?
Yeah, they do. A little low, but...
Yeah, we'll leave on those then.
Yeah. Suspension feels okay.
Oh, it rides nice.
Yeah.
Gauge dropped, didn't it?
Yeah, it cooled right off.
Yeah. So thermostat open. So
Yeah, it needs more water, I'm sure, but hey, it's got enough in it to drive.
You were airlocked, that's what happened.
Yeah, 100%. That's well, I filled it. I filled the radiator, and the thermostat was shut, so it drunk all of it. Kickdown works. Transmission shifts great.
It's running really well.
Yeah.
Oil pressure's good.
Yeah.
Battery is
charging. Oh yeah, we're doing about 14 and a half. Looks good.
Full tank.
Yeah. A little rough road.
The next one was really rough.
Yeah.
But this one's got a bad spot up here.
Alright, well, call that good.
Easy.
It's fine. I'm not even floored. I just want to listen to it.
It's just fine.
Oh yeah. Yeah, good luck getting that window open.
Oh, I just tried to shut up the tape.
That fan sounds like rod knocking. I hate it. I'm gonna have to probably look at this, or it's getting quieter, so it might kind of clear itself, and or I'll have to get a different one. But we're holding temp real good. I just added half a quart of transmission fluid. Oil's probably good. So we're looking A-okay here, which is great news. So anyway, it's running good behind that atrocious noise. Yeah, oil pressure looks good, temp looks good. Where charging's a little low. Alternator don't die. That would suck. It's okay. It's in the okay. It's idling good. I don't have any warning lights. The exhaust gas is it's clear now. It's not all smoky, so it's boiled off all the moisture. I think we're running pretty A-okay. Now we can start to make it look good. Bezels. That bumper I've got. Got to clean out the interior, actually vacuum it, scrub it down. Get the seats in it, new floor mats. I got to put the new tires on, that's for sure. That's a must. They need to get balanced. It needs a good alignment, but when I get the tires off, I'm going to take a look and look at all the brakes, look at all the suspension components. We'll see. I mean, I did a little bit of a shake. When I was under there, I kind of just wiggled, you know, the tie rod ends and stuff, and I didn't seem to have any play, so they might be okay. Grease the ball joints. I know these bearings are serviceable, so we'll service these bearings, grease them up. I don't know if the front ones on the 90 or on the first gens are serviceable or not. We'll take a look. I know on the second gens, my gray one, my 93, the front bearings are non-serviceable and the rears are serviceable. So, well, I bet you it's the same thing because it's disc front, drum rear. I bet you it's the exact same thing. And we'll look at the wear on these drums, and I've got a set of basically brand new drums from the salvage yard to put on them, depending on how those look. But we'll look at all that, make sure we've got a reliable vehicle that not only goes forward but stops. The brakes work okay right now, but definitely want to verify they'll stay in that condition. Yeah. I think we did okay. Sounds better without that stupid. There's the fan. As I said it, it kicked on. I still gotta, as much as this custom bumper is cool and all, I want to get a matching chrome bumper with the front chrome one. I had the opportunity to grab two of them, but they both would not come out because all the bolts were seized and the aluminum was starting to corrode, so that stud spun, and might have to venture further south to get a good rear bumper. Just keep looking. Yeah. Anyway, it's running okay. Yeah, I got a bunch of junk in here to clean out. Yeah, there's the new drums. There's that cover we ran over as I was backing it out. It's in good shape still. It's okay. I got some gray floor mats. Those were junk. I used those at the junkyard to kind of lay on, and they were free. So there's a wiper motor in there. I don't think I'll put the wiper motor on, but I got to take this off and put the grommet on. We'll verify this works and take the grommet off, or take the wiper motor off, put the grommet on, put the wiper arm on. It needs wipers, naturally. Probably come in here with some silicone, and this is you can't really see that, but the seal around the window it's shot. So it just needs to be put back in there and siliconed. For now, it'll, keep it from getting worse. Yeah, get that cardboard out, vacuum it. We'll see. I think I said that once before, but how are we looking? Heat gauge is looking good. It says check gauges. Why do you say check gauges? Why? So it says check gauges, and it says door ajar. I don't trust these, actually. Like, see how kind of dim that is? It's kind of dimming in and out. I bet you there's a bad solder somewhere. Yeah, look at that. If I tap it, it goes away. I bet you there's some solder work that needs to be done here, as happens. I see how that oil gauge just said. I bet you there's a solder loose in here too. I had little joints. If you see, I smack it and all the gauges go funny. And now that's out. Yeah, this is gonna have to be taken apart. I'm gonna have to look at all the solder joints on the connectors and just see what needs to occur there. But hey, I think we're doing A-okay. Got music. I need front speakers, so we'll shut the heat off. We will, down here, turn the dome lights on. You can kind of see. Push in, shut the lights off, and then twist to the right to turn the dimmer off. And we're gonna shut her down for the night. You can't see anything. Yeah. See if she restarts. Here, I'll turn the lights on for you. Fine, I'll let you see. Oh yeah, fires right up. Sounds good too. Alright, cool. I would say that's a good stopping point.